If you're part of a mixed-race family, you already know that travel can be a little more complicated. Not just the logistics, but the stares, the assumptions, the "are you the nanny?" questions. I've lived it, raising two mixed kids, where neither of whom really look like me. And while we love traveling together, we've learned a lot the hard way. In this video, we're sharing 8 things mixed-race families need to know before traveling with kids. Things that will save you time, stress, and awkward conversations. And trust me, you don't want to miss number 6. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe for more family travel tips, and don't forget to like this video. Now, let's get started. Number 1, your child doesn't look like you. Let's start with the obvious one. If your child doesn't look like you, or like either parent, you're probably used to the awkward glances. At home, you might not even notice anymore, but in a new country, people do notice. Sometimes it's curiosity, other times it's suspicion. You might be asked questions at passport control or get a few extra looks while boarding a plane. And while it's not your job to educate strangers on your family dynamic, it helps to stay calm. The best way to avoid issues? Be prepared. We always carry a folder with documents, birth certificates, a family photo, and copies of passports, both printed and digital. It might seem like overkill, but it's made all the difference during busy border crossings or unfamiliar airports. Number 2, different surnames between parent and child. This one hits close to home. Growing up, my mom never took my dad's surname, so every time we traveled together, our names didn't match, and it always slowed things down. Because of that experience, I decided to take my husband's surname when I became a parent. But for families who choose otherwise, or for unmarried parents or cultures with different naming traditions, border control may ask for proof that you're related. Bring a copy of your child's birth certificate. It's not always required, but it can make things smoother, especially during tight connections or long queues. Also, don't be surprised if passport control asks your child a few quiet questions to confirm the relationship. This next one is more emotional than logistical. Number 3, people assume you're the nanny or not related. If you and your kids don't look alike, it's not uncommon for people, especially strangers or hotel staff, to make assumptions. And yes, sometimes they'll ask, "Are you the nanny?" It's frustrating, yes, even hurtful. But unfortunately, it's common in some places. It helps to remember that you can't control what others assume, only how prepared you are, and how secure your kids feel in their family identity. Number 4, parental consent when one parent is absent. If you're traveling solo with your kids, even just for a weekend, some countries may require proof that the other parent has given consent. This is especially important if the parents aren't together anymore, or if the child has a different surname or nationality from the parent that they're traveling with. It doesn't have to be complicated. A simple signed letter from the other parent with your travel dates, plus a copy of their passport, is usually enough. Most of the time, border officials won't ask for it, but if you want to cover all your bases, it's worth bringing just in case. Number 5, extra scrutiny at customs or border control. Mixed-race families can sometimes attract more attention at customs or passport control. It's not fair, but it happens. Whether it's because of different surnames, different nationalities, or just not fitting the mold, you might be asked more questions or asked to show more documents. The best thing you can do is stay calm, have your paperwork ready, and prep your kids for the process. Even a short, "Hey, they might ask who you're traveling with, just say mom or dad," can go a long way. This next one is more common than you think, and it is also the one that trips most families up. Number 6, different nationalities and passports. This one is something I've experienced myself. Growing up, I had a different passport than my parents because of where I was born. And let me tell you, immigration always took longer. Like many mixed families, my own kids also have dual citizenship and passports from different countries. And sometimes that means separate visa requirements, separate queues, or entry restrictions that apply to one of us but not the others. Always check entry requirements for each passport. And when possible, try to go through immigration together as a family, even if you need to explain why you're not in the same queue. Number 7, dealing with microaggressions or stereotypes abroad. Some places just aren't used to seeing mixed families, and that can lead to staring. unnecessary questions, or even people commenting on your kids' features or hair. It's not ideal, but it's part of the reality for many families like ours. What helps is talking to your kids ahead of time. Let them know it might happen, and remind them how special and unique their family story is. And for you as the parent, give yourself some grace. These moments can be tiring, but they're also teachable. The more we travel and show up as we are, the more normal mixed families become in the eyes of the world. Number 8, medical forms and travel insurance. Last but definitely not least, make sure you've sorted your medical forms and travel insurance. In case of an emergency while abroad, you might need to prove you're legally responsible for your child before medical staff can treat them or speak with you. Again, a birth certificate or guardianship document can save time when it matters most. And don't forget to check that your travel insurance covers everyone in your family, even if you all have different surnames or passports. Pro tip: bring a copy of your child's medical records if you're traveling for an extended time. It can come in handy in an emergency. Trust me, I have been there. A little pre-trip admin can make a huge difference if things don't go to plan. These are 8 tips I wish someone had told me earlier. Now that you know what to expect, you're ready. You've got the documents, the mindset, and the tools to travel confidently as a mixed-race family. If this video helped you, give it a like and subscribe. It helps other families find this too. And if you know someone who might need this, share it with them. Sometimes the smallest tip can make the biggest difference. And if you want to know what experienced parents no longer pack when traveling with kids, make sure to check out our next video, 10 Things Experienced Parents No Longer Pack.